Hi, so I'm Paul from Ecotricity and I'm so happy to be back here at Fairburn Ings today. This is a piece of land that our Ecotalk customers helped one of our main partners, RSPB, buy about a year ago to secure it for nature. And I'm with Karen, who's the warden here today. What are we going to do today, Karen?
Hi, we are going to just take a little look around, a nice walk, and just see how the reserve has changed over the last year since you helped buy it.
Wonderful. So it feels like this is a particularly important part of the reserve. I know we can see a few species behind us here. Can you tell us what tends to be found here?
Yes, so behind us is our heronry where traditionally the herons and cormorants bred. A few years ago they were joined by little egrets, and then 4 years ago we had our first spoonbills breeding on the site, which is really exciting. There's only a handful of sites in the UK where they're breeding, so it was just absolutely brilliant to have a spoonbill joining us at Fairburn. This year we've had probably, I think, 6 nests, and we've successfully fledged 5 teaspoons, we like to call them, which is really good. We're quite happy with that.
Yeah. And is it cormorant I can see in the tree over there?
Yep, there's a couple of cormorants still hanging around on the dead tree in the water.
Right, and you were looking fascinated at a little white dot on the water side earlier. What do you think that might be?
Probably, I think they're quite distant. I think they're probably Cattle Egret. So we've had a couple of Cattle Egret hanging around, and they're actually next to our Highland Cattle, which graze the area behind us, sort of wet grassland habitat that's behind us. And they like, as their name suggests, they like hanging around with the Highland Cattle.
Who doesn't? So I've never seen a great white egret before. That was exciting. Can you tell me a bit more about them?
So the great white egrets are one of the egrets we're seeing a lot more of at the moment, possibly with climate change. So we're starting to see things like the little egrets breeding, and then great white egrets. They might possibly breed here in the future as well, in the heronry, and then the cattle egrets as well. These are species that sort of 10-15 years ago would have been a lot rarer to see on the reserve, and they've been hanging around quite a lot this year.